Today I'm going to create an irresistible capsule wardrobe using my summer clothes so that you can create a June capsule wardrobe using clothes from your closet. Now I'll also be going through what I've been wearing recently, and that will come up at the end of the video. As usual, we're going to start with empty hangers. No, we're not. We're going to start with outer layers here, which I'm not hidden because I was standing in front of them. Anyway, starting with outer layers, because I find that's easier. If I can get my outer layers right, then I know what colours and themes I need to be going for my tops and bottoms and dresses and so on. So we need a good old neutral, and I have decided to use a suit jacket. And this is a very realistically priced one from Amazon in the UK. Now I feel it's kind of like the right weight for a chilly day in June. Not a cold day, you know, a summer chilly day. So I thought I could wear this with white jeans, with some denim jeans. I can use it with skirts, dresses. It can pop over the top of the dress. I can belt it, and being neutral as well. Now, like many things, I will list them down below. This is available as a two-piece set, Amazon UK. Another jacket in a similar colour, again, sort of neutral. Purposely chosen a neutral to go with a variety of things. You can't go wrong, can you? But I wanted something thicker. And I do think a thick leather jacket actually does go with a lot of summer weight clothes when you just want to be a little bit warmer. Then there's also a denim style jacket in some pattern. Now you aren't going to be able to get anything like this. I'm showing you just my clothes and my wardrobe. I bought this in a boutique years ago, about 20 years ago. It's now got that vintage vibe to it because of the age of it, but it's got a summer vibe. But you might have still in your wardrobe that you could replicate with. A jacket that was so popular last year, and I showed you last year, so many of you bought something similar. If it is something like this is still available, I will list it down below for you for USA and for UK. But yeah, so if you've got a pink jacket, denim style jacket, again, it's that summer vibe, and then a good old denim jacket as well. But I've gone for a light wash rather than dark wash. I feel like now my colouring has got lighter. The light wash really does suit me a lot better than a dark wash, which is just a little bit too harsh against me. Now, I've also got a linen blazer from Primark, and not only did I buy this a few years ago, but also a friend of mine did. So there's quite a good possibility that maybe you might have this tucked in your wardrobe. But being linen, it has just lasted so long. It was a really good purchase. And the colour means it's incredibly versatile. Now, new in my accessory wardrobe is a watch. Well, two actually. These were kindly gifted by Lola Rose, who are sponsoring today's video for you. I love timepieces on my wrist, and as you know, one of my favourite bracelets actually is very similar to a watch strap. It has that watch strap design. But I find myself looking at it, going like this, and obviously just a bracelet's not really going to be all that useful in telling the time. Now, Lola Rose was founded in London in 2000 to create everyday luxury pieces specifically for women, particularly watches. Now, these pieces are designed to be both practical. Obviously, as a watch, you want it to be practical, you want to be able to tell the time, but also to be beautiful. I chose one casual piece, which I will get the most everyday wear out of. It's lovely and light on my wrist, and being petite as well, this actually is absolutely perfect size for me, and I'm really enjoying having a small watch on my wrist again. Now, it has Japanese quartz movement. The strap is cowhide, described as red-brown. To me, that is just brown. It's a rose gold colouring around metalwork with mother of pearl watch face. Now, the bracelet is also Lola Rose, and that's also a rose gold coloured metalwork. So the two go well together. They're not sold as a pair. Buy them separately. Now, the watch is water resistant to 30 metres, but not waterproof. I've also got another watch from them, which is a golden black Onyx watch. Now, the strap is stainless steel, but a golden colour. I did find this watch long. Now, this one, I have not had to adjust. It comes with plenty of holes on it, and my wrist apparently is 6 1/8. And so this, I could do it up even smaller, but there's also plenty of holes further along, so if you've got a larger wrist. Now, the black Onyx watch, though, on the other hand, came with two sections you could remove, which I removed. They look like this. They're just easy to remove yourself. Just unclasp them, unclip them. So two of those. I unclipped those, but this watch was still too big for me. So I did take it along to a jeweller to be adjusted and have two other little clips taken out on this end. So if you have a a larger wrist and you have trouble getting a watch to fit you, you might find this works for you. And with a small wrist, the fact that you can adjust it and you can adjust it to a certain extent to yourself, but then if you're tiny like me, the 6 1/8, you still need to go to a jeweler. Now that's a lovely dressy watch, isn't it? Now I wouldn't wear it with the bracelet, also the rose gold and the other golden colour aren't really going to go with that great together. But isn't that elegant? So you've got your day watch and you've got your evening watch. And I love the size of it. That is absolutely perfect face size, isn't it? For women. And the black onyx watch, again, is Japanese quartz movement as well. Now, both watches come from the Cube collection and were inspired by the 17th century sort of cubal architecture in Europe, particularly the Schönbrunn Palace. And so that's in Austria. I had a look at it and boy, can I see that. I can see from the facade reflected in the mother of pearl watch. And then when you look at the windows, the dark windows against the light of the building, you can see the inspiration for the black onyx. I find that so romantic. Now these watches will be perfect for summer in the city and in my case, summer in the country as well. Now, Lola Rose are, of course, giving you a discount with code ANN10, and there are plenty of choices on the website, and not necessarily what I've chosen. These were my choices, which I absolutely adore. You have a look at the website and see what you fancy. But ANN10 for 10% off, extra 10% off. So thank you, Lola Rose, for introducing us to your watches. Thank you for introducing us to the history of the watches as well, and the Schönbrunn Palace in Austria. And I am so going to enjoy wearing these watches. I really, really am. I'm going to need a bit of knitwear, particularly in the UK, and maybe where you've got air conditioning as well. Just to slip over a jumper with a skirt, or with some trousers, or jump over a dress when it's chilly. So I have chosen mostly neutrals and lightweight. A little lightweight cardigan here that is from Goelia. Now this comes as a two-piece, and as a two-piece it is an incredibly useful set. The dress on its own can be used in the summer as just a summer slip dress in black. And then we've got the little cardigan that can go over the top of it, or one separately. And I do both. So useful buy, and I would list that down below for you. This was gifted to me for a Goelia video earlier on in the year, but it's been such a useful cardigan. Another Goelia cardigan that will be useful because it's lightweight is this one with a little bit of sparkle on. So say going out somewhere in the evening, chilly evening in the summer, you want something with a light vibe, light material, keep the chill off with a bit of something in it. So a little bit of sparkle, and that one is still available as well. And then I've got a hoodie that I bought recently from Fat Face, and I have had a lot of use out of this in May. A little bit thicker than the other knits, but sometimes, if it's a cool day, you want something lightweight, you want something a bit summer vibe because it's light colour, but it's going to add a bit of water. And this kind will go with white jeans, and it will go with the light wash jeans, and it will go with a skirt, and go with a summer dress and so on. So an easy little item to have in your wardrobe. And then I have chosen to have just a colour, and I've gone for a denim colour, lightweight sweater as well. Blouses now. So I do find that long sleeve shirts or button ups are useful because they're thin. You can have them, down and keep the sun off your arms. You can roll them up. You can tuck them in, or you can have them loose. You can have it with a layering item. So you're out and the sun's got strong, and you're in, say, a vest or a t-shirt or something. You can put this on as a thin layering piece as well. I've walked along the beach when I've been abroad in them, over a swimming costume, over a top and t-shirt and shorts. Just keeps that sun off, and from around the back of the neck as well. But at the same time, they can be tucked into skirts and can be tucked into trousers, and even you can wear them with shorts. So they are actually a stylish item as well. So I've got quite a few here that I've actually picked from my wardrobe. I've got a lightweight denim style, sort of a tencel type material here. So it's a lightweight denim shirt, basically. I've got a short, quite a long linen one that I got from the drop from Amazon, and I find that's what whitewash linen is good. I've got a brown one that I got from the drop, Amazon. So that's that quite luxury vibe. I've got one I picked up at a boutique, and it's just got a bit of colour on it. And then we've got this, which I hope something like this is still available. What I love about this is that it's variegated stripes. So we've got different blues in there. Got 3 different blues which I think is really attractive. I love my clothes to have just a little bit of elevation. And we've got a shorter linen one that I bought secondhand from a charity shop, and that's an old Zara one, but it has been so useful over the years. I've told you before, that I have found any linen I bought has not deteriorated, just absolutely lasted years. So, you know, getting linen from a thrift shop, you're probably getting a good purchase there. And I have gone for one long sleeve blouse here, which has got a bit of a boho style, and that was River Island a few years ago. One that I can actually roll the sleeves up on because it's sort of an urban, what's it called, utility style. Here we go, you know, the bottom there. And, you know, I can just tuck it in, and it will go with, you go with shorts, but I'm also more likely to wear this with, say, a denim skirt or with some white jeans or light wash jeans. So just an everyday shirt. I'm not going to wear this out somewhere smart or somewhere, you know, for a meal or anything like that. That's like if I were to go to need to go to the dentist, that kind of thing shirt. Then I've got some short sleeve blouses. It's time for the year for that. We've got this new one from Pieces, which is ivory and some little blue flowers on it. Ditzy flowers, which I say is okay. One that is a Bardot style. So it's off the shoulder, which, I was saying in a video recently that is good for hiding the arms, arm issues. And that's a nice ivory. I've got, a little bit of fun because it's got animals on it. It's a little bit pictorial, and but it's got a mature vibe to it. And I love this. It goes really well with some, say, thin black trousers. It goes well with jeans, white jeans. You know, there's so many ways I've worn this, and I absolutely adore this shirt. It was years ago from Sugar Hill Rhyme. And then we've got one new in my wardrobe from Simple Retro. It's ivory with broderie anglais, and it is cotton. Ivory, slightly off-white, not really ivory, but it's a lovely, not a harsh white. I love the shade of this off-white. Vintage style, puff sleeves here, which is good for hiding the arms, but it's cotton and easy breezy in the broderie anglais. There's so many problems that hides, you know, keeps you cool but hides your arms and so on. And then we have a couple of knits, short sleeve knits. So this is actually sleeveless knit in pink from Marks and Spencer's years ago that I bought. And then one that I got last year from a boutique, which is just a short sleeve knit. You know, cool days, you might wear something like that, but still got a bit of a summer vibe to it. Another couple of blouses, one in ivory. So useful to have a short sleeved or long sleeve, whichever sleeve length you like, but an ivory summer weight blouse to wear with any patterned type or coloured type bottom part you're wearing, trousers or shorts or skirt. And then there's this blouse that I got last year from Seasalt, and it is linen. It was called the cottage top, I think it was called. And I don't know if they're doing it this year. If they are, I'll link it down below. I haven't looked at Seasalt this year to see what is available. But yeah, I got a lot of use out of this top, so it's coming out now for the summer. Then we have t-shirts, and they are a useful item because they're generally cotton, generally going to be breathable, and they're that material that you can wear to go shopping and, you know, do the chores and everyday life things you have to do. And they'll go with your summer bottoms, whether that's short skirts or linen trousers. So, some t-shirts. I have got a new one in a sort of a light mint that I bought from a brand called Ada. So we've got that. I love that. It's got a nice loose vibe to it. Can hang well. Then one that I bought last year from Seasalt, and got so much use out of this in blue. I also bought it in red, if you remember, as well. So there's that. Not the red one will come out next month, maybe, or in August, but this time I am wearing this one. So I rotate the clothes, so I actually get to wear them all. Then a t-shirt I got last year from Esther, for a video that I did with them a year ago. And this is sort of fluff, sort of got frill sleeves here, but short sleeves in black. Black is still a useful colour, so if you're wearing white, black or camel coloured or some part of your outfit. Also goes with red. So I still find a black top actually useful in the summer, as long as it's either lightweight or it's short sleeve. Another Esther t-shirt just has a bit of writing on it here, so it's a little bit retro and it's a little bit boho. The loose striped ivory and black t-shirt, because that will give you that elevated, chic look that we sometimes want when we're going out. This goes really well with, say, white trousers, beige trousers, black. It would go well with shorts as well. So a loose, relaxed fit, neutral, Breton type striped t-shirt. Got this from Marks and Spencer's this year, and it's just an off-white, vintage white type t-shirt. Another one from Marks and Spencer's in blue, and another one in pink and sort of brown stripes. These are still available, and I will link them for Australia, Canada, America, and the UK, for as long as they are still available. Then Seasalt do what they call a sailor tee, and this is one of last year's versions. I don't know what colours they're doing this year, but they will be doing, I'm sure, a sailor tee, and I'll link it down below. So again, a very useful, it has a boat neck, which is a little bit like this one here. I find this a flattering sort of neckline. So they're a good purchase and should last for years in your wardrobe. And what else do we have? Oh yes, we have 2 t-shirts here. Now, years ago, I bought a t-shirt in green from the drop on Amazon. I liked it so much because it's sort of crew neck, but it's also short. It comes to the waist and it's got slightly loose short sleeves. Found it such a fantastic, flattering shape that I then bought it again in beige. And so then that was last year. And this year I have bought it in a sort of dusky pink. But it's still available. So I will link those down below for you. I'm only going to use one long sleeve t-shirt in my capsule, and that's this one from Simple Retro, because it's a loose knit and it's relatively thin. It's not more like the thick jewels type ones that you can get. So this will do. It hangs well because it's thin, and you know, I put all these sleeves up. It's got buttons on it, which is unusual for a long sleeve dress. It's actually only 3/4 length sleeves anyway, but you can roll it up to the elbow or beyond actually. So it's a really useful design, I think, for a summer capsule for those cooler days, and because it's versatile. And it's got boat neck as well, which is very flattering too. So the bottom part, I am going to have some white jeans and some light wash jeans and a denim skirt, a denim maxi skirt, midi maxi on me in my little capsule here. But also I've picked out some other lightweight items. I've picked out 2 skirts, 2 sort of midi skirts. One is an old Boden one in navy, so we've got a neutral. Then we've got a bit of colour and interest in a green and ivory floral skirt. So trousers, I have got some black sort of edgy trousers that I got. And this is the jogger style from Estia last year, which were gifted for a video. Then some lightweight beige trousers and some that I picked up a few years ago from H&M in ivory. Another skirt is a black one. I do find black skirt actually a useful item, as long as it's a summer waist. So I'm talking about a summer black skirt. And this is one from Estia. And this comes to me as a sort of midi length on me. I have pulled out a couple of pairs of shorts. One is a pair of cargo shorts from Marks and Spencer's. Love these. I bought them last summer, and I bought another pair. I bought them in dusky pink. They've done them again this year in different colours. And there's a beautiful green that I am very tempted with. So I think you'll be seeing me add into my collection. And although when I wear these, I tend to roll them up a bit further, so they're a little bit shorter, so lengthen my leg. And then I've got some denim shorts. As to whether I'll wear them, I don't know. They just always seem like a useful item to have. But when the shorts wear, you sometimes feel it's not really, denim's a bit too thick of a material. So I don't know. What I will tell you, and I'll say that this is a good idea, although I've only got 2 shorts out here, and maybe practically speaking, weather-wise, these might be the most practical because they're lightweight. So when I want to wear shorts, that's the right weight. Keep your other shorts very handy, just in case. So I do know where I can go and grab my light blue ones and other shorts very easily if I need to. And yes, I'm a 62, and yes, I wear shorts. Summer dresses. Gonna be ever hopeful. I'm hoping that every time I go out during June, it's going to be wearing a summer dress. So I've got one here in red from Boden. It's quite a few years old, but red, every summer I end up wearing a red dress, at least once. And I've got several red dresses. So June, it's going to be this one's turn. Then I have got a dress I bought last year from Hobbs, which is just a 3/4 sleeve dress, and that's more of a thicker material. So it's sort of breathable material. This is one I wear in an evening where it's going to be a bit chilly, looking warm. And then I've got a floaty one from Monsoon that I bought a few years ago, and ever since I bought it, every summer I've worn it a couple of times at least. So that one's come out. And then we have also got shirt dresses. Now I have got a shirt dress here from Esther in black, and I find that, say, a navy shirt dress, black shirt dress, about beige, ivory, off-white, that kind of colour, neutral, is a really useful addition. So I would say have a neutral one in a light colour and a darker colour. You can't go wrong. If you're going somewhere that you just don't know what to wear, shirt dress, you can't go wrong with a shirt dress. Then I've got my new Neckace from Petite Studio with the ivory and the green leaf design. So that's coming out for some outings. Hopefully the weather will be such that I can get this out for some outings. So now, keep watching because I will show you what I have been wearing recently. So I'll give you some outfit inspiration. So we started off with May being cold, and boy, are we ended up with May being cold. I am absolutely freezing standing here today in a t-shirt. However, let's look at a time when at the beginning of May, I actually warmed myself up in the striped cardigan. Now, I absolutely adore this cardigan. I also have it in brown and black as well that I wear in winter. This is a nice and a thick woolen cardigan from Goelia. I've had so much, because the spring's been so cold, so much use out of this cardigan. Being a light colour, I felt it's spring-like and could wear it for the season. So here I'm wearing it with my Sezane Chloe blouse, which also comes in white as well as blue. It was available last year when I bought this, still available now, and I will link that down below for various countries, because you'll find lots of links down below. And I wore this with jeans. Then, oh boy, another cool day. I think June's going to be the same for us, honestly. So chilly. And so went out in my fat face hoodie that is in the sale. And yes, I did find it for the States as well as for the UK. And quite a few of you in the States actually bought this. I hope you're enjoying it. I had a lot of use out of this hoodie in May. We'll hope to do so it would be nice not to have to in June, but I probably will in June. And this day I was wearing it again with jeans. I was wearing it with some light coloured boots and a suede mid-velvet, quite old moto jacket. Oh gosh, I think I just popped this in to show you what I would wear if I was going to the shops, because I think this was the day I went to the shops or to the garage or something like that. And this is a very old Capsule from Nordstrom t-shirt. And it's not something I'd wear out for best or in front of people as such, like for a drink or that kind of thing, because it's kind of lost its shape over the years. It's not all that. It's not a rigid t-shirt. It's kind of loses its seams and alignment, but I wear it around the house. So just to shove the denim jacket over the top and pair of chinos I was wearing with it as well. I'm still in a slightly warmer day, but still chilly because I was wearing a jacket. And then another hoodie, and this Goelia again. It's sort of ivory and black stripes, as you can see. Love that vibe we're getting at the moment. And it kept me warm, kind of sole underneath, and again, some jeans. Yeah, it would have been so nice to have been in skirts in May, but it seems to have been jeans all the way through. Oh no, we're coming up to a warmer day now, in which I wore a denim skirt, and I did not wear pantyhose, no, I just wore a denim skirt, but it wasn't exactly hot, so I still wore ankle boots, but I wore them as a light coloured beige. Let's see this colour anyway, sort of a taupey, no, not taupe. Anyway, you can see the colour, a light camel, and I thought that spring-like. I wore it as a denim skirt, and I was going out for a meal, and so I wore a camisole underneath that I had bought years ago from Reese in blue, and a Goelia light blue jacket, which had that spring-summer vibe to it that kept me warm. But when I was in the restaurant, I actually was able to take the jacket off and, had the sleeveless navy blue camisole on. And I wore the necklace I'm wearing with it is the Bliss necklace from Ziska. And in the previous outfit, also wearing the Bliss necklace from Ziska too. But I swapped out the beads, and that's why I love it, because you can think, look at what you're wearing. I think, oh, what beads do I want? Do I want 1 bead, 2 beads, 3 beads, And there's so many on the website, and they've just brought out even more, so I'm going to choose some more now. Anyway, I do love it, and I'm also thinking about getting a lighter coloured cord as well, going for the grey cord to just lighten up the vibe. Another day with a fat face hoodie, just jeans. I actually managed to go out without a jacket on this particular day. That was it. Yeah. These are the bootcut jeans, which I love. You when I did the Marks & Spencer's try on, so many of you said those jeans suit you. You had to keep them. So I did. And then last Saturday, we had a lovely, lovely day. Very sunny. Not hot, but warm enough to feel like summer's arriving. Wore my white jeans for the first time. And I used a long sleeve velvet blouse, but rolled the sleeves up. And trainers, yes, because I walked to town and to the restaurant. So that's what I had on my feet, so I could actually feel comfortable walking. And I also felt like, well, actually, people are wearing trainers now. I've been to conferences where on the stage they're in suits and trainers, so I think that's okay. Newsreaders are wearing trainers. The weather people are wearing trainers with their smart outfits, so that's fine. Yes, I'm going to wear trainers up. That's acceptable. Over the top, I did have a blazer just in case it got chilly, but actually ended up carrying it rather than wearing it. And felt I needed something in the middle and neckline there. And because I'm sort of quite liking this chunky jewellery vibe at the moment, I used my Ziska Pebble necklace. And because it has that same pink in it as the blouse, so that'll fill that gap there. And also, it's got a sort of a bit of a clashy vibe because the pink, the necklace has pink in it and orange in it, and that sort of, it's one of those clashy vibes that are quite on trend. People put these colours together now. So that was that outfit. So really, we can see I didn't actually go out much in the day. Now, you're going to want to know what I am going to be wearing on my feet in June with the clothes that we've already selected. And so you're going to want this video already prepared for you about summer footwear.